Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from independent.co.uk and says Gab.com goes down in wake of Pittsburgh shooting after far-right social network is dropped by tech companies. They went down. Downtown. Synagogue killing was the deadliest attack on Jewish community in history of the U.S. Oh, and I guess Gab is responsible for it.
It's just a shame that Gab is paying for some idiot's mistakes.
Yeah. Gotta blame someone. Can't blame the guy who did it, because that would be too easy. Gab.com, a website that carried violent anti-Semitic messages just before the Pittsburgh shooting, has been taken offline. It's a social network. You know? They carried violently... Yes, I bet Twitter has way worse stuff written on it. Guaranteed.
Right. This is somebody obviously being bullied out of this market.
The company has been banned by its hosting provider, GoDaddy, meaning that it no longer works. In its place is a holding message claiming the site is under attack. Wow. GoDaddy just cancels them. You have no control over your own business nowadays on the internet. The internet is not a free place for people to, do business.
Right.
You're in the palm
it's like a legal
corporations.
It's like a legal way to, you smear somebody so that their company fails, take them offline, and then, eliminate the competition.
Yep. As we transition to a new hosting provider, Gab will be inaccessible for a period of time, the message reads. We're working around the clock to get Gab.com back online. Thank you, and remember to speak freely. It was just the latest in a series of companies to drop the website, which has been linked to the far right. Payment companies such as PayPal and Stripe also took the decision to stop offering services to Gab. So, what I'm getting from this is that these companies are being politically biased.
Right.
Yeah, someone said racist stuff on a website. Name a website, any website that doesn't have something racist written on it. I bet you won't find it.
Right, like you said, Twitter definitely has had worse stuff up on it. Maybe
guaranteed.
They were actively taking it down. Stuff isn't taken down each moment it happens.
So if you don't delete every single thing that could be portrayed as cruel, on your website, you lose your website. You have to keep every single user in line, or else they end you. That's so messed up. The official Gab account continues to be active on Twitter. There, it has spent hours attacking the decision to take the site down and attempting to push a conspiracy theory that there is a conspiracy by big tech to remove it from the internet. Well, I mean, it's not a theory. They're literally doing it.
Right.
I think independent is missing the meaning of conspiracy.
Conspiracy
means they're working together.
It is happening.
Yeah, they are working together. They do have the same goal, to take down Gab. It also reposted the message that it had displayed on its website, where it said the network was under attack. So now Gab is forced to be on Twitter. It's like Twitter's competition is...
Twitter is a sneaky...
Corporations are sneaky.
Yeah, they're
But
good
if you want to be a successful business, if you want to be Amazon, you don't do it by being nice to other businesses.
That is correct.
The outage came after GoDaddy said that it had told Gab.com it had 24 hours to move the domain to another registrar. According to a spokesperson, the ban came because the site had violated its terms of service and hosted content that promotes and encourages violence against people, it said. That's insane. It hosted content like what? You can't be a website now. I bet we could find GoDaddy websites that have stuff on them.
Questionable content that's
guaranteed
allowed.
There are ones that
been
exist.
there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Gab has been active for some time and has been repeatedly criticized for allowing violent and far-right content on its platform. But the latest outage comes after it was thrust in the mainstream when it was found to have been used by the suspect in Pittsburgh shooting, where 11 people died in the deadliest attack on the Jewish community in the United States. It was used by the suspect. Oh, God forbid he has a PayPal account, too. Oh, man,
Right.
if PayPal goes down, that could mess with our economy.
Right.
Yeah, and I guarantee he probably did have a PayPal account. Nobody cares, though. because that's not really what all of this is about. This is about getting rid of
This
a
is
website
about-
that allows free speech.
This is about if the person were using PayPal's competitors, then we would hear about
I
it.
guess. Founded in 2016 by conservative Andrew Torba, Gab bills itself as free speech alternative to Twitter, Inc., and Facebook, Inc., and has become a popular place to post content unwelcome or prohibited on other platforms. Notable users include right-wing provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos and Andrew Anglin, the founder of neo-Nazi Daily Stormer website. Really? Daily Stormer is a neo-Nazi? There's a neo-Nazi website?
Daily Stormer. That sounds just
I've heard of it before. I didn't know it was a Nazi website.
yes.
As well as media personalities Alex Jones and Carl Benjamin. Are you serious?
Sounds made up.
Wait, notable... Yeah. It's of Sanduja, Gab's former chief operating officer, said the company and its mission will survive, guilt by association, and could do more fundraising through cryptocurrencies in order to bypass tech companies. We created Gab for the purpose of letting off steam, not to kill. The purpose of letting off steam, not to kill. That was not our intention, he said. They didn't kill anyone. And just because the guy was allowed to, or capable of posting to the internet, didn't make him insane. You know?
Right, and it's not like he was wearing Gab T-shirts and being like, "I do this all for Gab." He was, like you said, he was using other forms of online services.
So now, if you don't
know.
do if you don't take care of pre-crime on your website, you can be destroyed by the corporations that run the internet.
I think you made a good point before when you said that these things are preventable when you're allowed to speak freely. It allows people to see what this person is typing, and if it's strange and it's outrageous, it's crazy violent, then people will be able to spot that and call that person out.
Yeah, I think one of the main issues is that he was posting on Gab because Twitter wouldn't allow him to post, maybe. And if he was on Twitter, more people would have seen him, maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
But having a site like Gab up there, there is users that are going to see this person and report it.
And silencing humanity's insanity is not how you stop the insanity. You know? If you say, all right, anyone who's, like say somehow we knew who was going to be a mass shooter in the future, and we said none of them are allowed on our websites, that's not going to help stop anything. You know? They keep them in the shadows. All of the crazy people need to remain in the shadows because we don't want to hear from them.
If
You know, until they're
just
in
listen
the
to what the
news.
people are saying, and if they're talking about doing violent stuff, then it's possible.
Yeah, we need red flags, you know?
Right.
And unfortunately, not a lot of people are on Gab to spot red flags, you know? But I guess everyone should be on Gab so they can see the red flags because that's the only place where you can find red flags. 'Cause Twitter, and now if this guy was on Twitter, Twitter would have deleted all his posts and hid him from society, you know? So this crazy guy, he could have even been like tweeting that he was going to go do some crazy stuff, and Twitter would delete it.
Perhaps there's just so much crazy stuff happening that his stuff didn't look so crazy.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, here. In earlier statements, the website said it was cooperating with law enforcement authorities and described the moves by PayPal and others as acts of direct collusion between big tech companies. It also called on U.S. President Donald Trump to act. So PayPal was one of the companies that dropped him. But if we can prove that this guy had a PayPal account, I guess we can get PayPal taken offline. But actually, you can't because PayPal is its own service provider, you know?
It would seem if enough people lobbied together, they could probably make a big enough fuss to make news about it.
Nope. You can't out yell the 10 media companies that run everything.
Right. No, I'm just saying
Twitter can delete you.
It would be a fuss. It wouldn't be able, anything more.
On Sunday, Gab's forum lit up with comments about the Pittsburgh attack. One user celebrated Gab being banned by PayPal, while another user responded, "You are going to get shot at your local synagogue." Another posted, "I was right, they faked the synagogue shooting." What? Yeah, so there's crazy shit on social media. Oh my god.
Always.
Let's ban the social media sites? No. It's insane, man. Blaming Gab just because they allow crazy people on their website, you know?
It's a real shame.
It's like But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. I'm not gonna play the videos because I don't really care, and I'm not gonna say much. But yeah, this is a perfect example of Gab didn't do anything wrong. The guy who used their service did something wrong, and that
Right.
guy used other services. I guarantee it.
I want to know what people think about this guy obviously using other services. What do they think about this website being used and this site going down? I'm going to look for people's comments for that.
Yeah. So yeah, leave your comments. Let us know what you think. You don't have anything else to say?
Nope.
Yeah, I guess that's it for the video. I mean, I think this is horrible and wrong, and this is not good for society. Showing like that it used to be that the internet was a place where anyone could become an entrepreneur, and start their own website, and no one could stop you. It's the internet. It's like a free space for everyone to congregate, and and now, yeah, it turns out it's been taken over by corporations, and you can't do. There is no freedom on the internet anymore. It's like we're trying to paint this picture of society being a utopia, by deleting everyone who says something mean, and that just hides the evil in society. It doesn't cure the evil, So it is not like, it only makes it worse. By putting insane, crazy people who are going to hurt people in the shadows, you're not fixing anything. You're not stopping anything. You're not making anything better. You're just kind of hiding from it, and it doesn't go away. It just sneaks up on you then. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, let us know by leaving a like. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think. Should Gab, the free speech website, be allowed to let crazy people say what they want on it? And after the guy did go crazy, apparently Gab did take him down, right? So,
Right.
like, what more do you want him to do? Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, but that's it for the video, and check out our Patreon link in the description, and thanks for watching.